Hi guys, Kate here from White Light Temple. Today I want to share a little bit about my story behind why I was able to be in a house with three people who had coronavirus, one who had tested positive, the other two who had the same symptoms but to a lesser degree, and the person who was hardest hit had a fever for 14 days along with the dry cough, and was really unwell for the majority of that 14-day period. And so I did have one day where I began to cough and I just felt terrible. I didn't have a fever, and it went away after that one day as quickly as it had arrived for me, and I'm very thankful for that. I put it down to the fact that I have an incredibly strong immune system. Why do I have that? Because I've really looked after my health. My health has been a really high priority for me for many years. The last 10 years for sure. I would say 20 years. I also did quite a lot of liver detoxing last year, in 2019. So I think that meant that my liver was able to process what it needed to. But the big thing for me is, of course, you want to do everything you can to prevent catching the virus. So, of course, follow all the protocol. Social distancing is massively effective, as is the hand washing, and we all know all of those things now. What I want to say is, if you do get it, your last line of defense is your immune system. That is going to be what makes a pivotal difference in how well you fare with it. And so rather than being fearful of catching it, I want you to be empowered to take your immune system, the health of your immune system, into your hands today. If you never catch the virus, that's brilliant. A healthy immune system is going to benefit you in so many ways. So my key points for working on your immune system, obviously everyone's at a different level, and you will all be starting from whatever point you're at today. But for me, the key ones are nutrition. So your vitamins, vitamin A, B, C, and vitamin D. So vitamin D, sunshine every day, guys. Outside, it was winter time when I was going through this. I was actually in a snowy area, and I would still be outside with with a t-shirt on in the day to catch as much of that sunlight as I could. So sunlight is huge daily. Your vitamins, I did and I still do. Most days I have a smoothie. In my smoothie, I will put a banana, frozen berries. I will put some green powder, so a high quality green powder with all the green stuff in there. I'll also usually put in a couple dates and some chia seeds, and I mix that up, and it tastes delicious. It's so good for me, and I know that I've got that regardless of how much or how little I may eat that day. I've got some good stuff in my body. So the vitamin C, I really hit that hard once I knew that there was someone ill in the house. So as a protective measure right now, I'd be recommending at least 2 to 3 grams a day for adults of vitamin C. It doesn't stay in your system. It's passed out every day. When I actually felt like I was getting sick, I ramped it up to 7 grams. Now, that is something that was told to me by an acupuncturist 20 years ago, and I think that this is one of the major reasons I have not been to a doctor for ill health in at least 25 years, probably more. So whenever I feel something coming on, the acupuncturist said to me, hit 7 grams a day, so 2 grams with breakfast, 2 grams with lunch, 2 grams with dinner, 1 more gram in there somewhere, and keep that level until you begin to get diarrhea. Once you begin to get diarrhea, it means your body is saturated. So the next day you may drop it down to 5 grams or 4 grams. You need to play with it so that you're holding the diarrhea at bay, and yet you're saturating your system, and you keep up that high level of vitamin C, and it will make a big difference to your body's immune system and ability to fight things off. So I ramped up my vitamin C on the day that I felt sick, and you know, as you know, I got better really, really fast. Water is the other huge thing. So water, we need it to cleanse our system, cleanse our body. Your body knows how to heal itself if it's given the right conditions, the right environment, the right nutrients. So, you know, work with your body, and your body's 80% water, so drink more than you usually would, have your herbal tea, and give your body the best chance possible. The other thing is, you know, get as much exercise as you can while you're indoors. Yes, it might be more challenging to do that. One guy ran a marathon in his backyard just in the last week. Things are doable, you know. Grab a yoga mat or put a towel on the floor. You know, do something for your body. Give your body that gift. And the other big thing is sleep. Once I was in contact with someone who had coronavirus, I immediately started going to bed earlier, basically as early as I could in the evening, so that I was definitely getting really good hours of sleep, and allowing myself to sleep longer than normal when I could, just to make sure that my body wasn't run down to begin with. So all of these things, I think, really helped me, that when I had a touch of the virus, I was able to just blast it out. I also did some spiritual healing on myself, which I'm absolutely positive contributed to. But I'm telling you, healthy immune system is going to make the world of difference if you do get it. And if you have that, you can take the fear away. 20% of people with coronavirus have no symptoms. They don't even know they've got it. And these would be the people that I would say are most likely really healthy. So do yourselves a favor. Do what you can every day to honor your immune system. See your body as your temple, and treat it with the reverence that it deserves. Love and light to you all.